Hello, my name is Sabrina Brightstar. I am your host, Keep Your Hand in Your Skirt podcast. Today's topic is about the Interstellar Alliance Social Coup, Step 5. Step 5, Interstellar Alliance from Bashar, Wisdom from First Contact Specialist Bashar. Have you been playing? I'm super excited. I really want to talk about step 5, and I want to tell you what I'm doing. And what are you doing? Are you doing it? What are you thinking? Like, does it excite you? Step 5 is about the volunteering. It's about having acts of service, acts of kindness for your local community. Would you like to volunteer? And if so, what area could you volunteer that would make your heart sing? Or make you feel like, oh, like this would be like a great, beautiful way to be a contribution to my community. How does it make you feel? I also wanted to share with you, today is August 4th, 2024. So before I tell you my story about how step 5 landed for me, I just want to take a moment and let you hear my multivite singing bowl. And today on this new moon, if you haven't planted your seeds, your intentions for this lunar cycle, now might be a beautiful time to just drop into your heart and set your intentions for what it is you would like to summon and actualize, what seeds you would like to plant. I traveled from Minnesota to California with this amazing multivite baby, my baby. Okay, so guess what I did? Step 5, volunteering. So I've just recently relocated from Minnesota to Huntington Beach, California. So when I heard about the volunteer, I Googled, like, what could Huntington Beach volunteer? And there was a variety of different things that I could do. And then I found the one that felt the most exciting for me, right? Follow the formula, follow what's exciting to me. So I followed the formula. I went to the one that was most exciting to me. I hit the application to be a volunteer, and there's a wait list. So I just had to giggle because what I kind of really thought I was going to do, but it's so fascinating how if you're volunteering, your set point is different. For me, my vibration is different if I'm volunteering than if I'm taking on the responsibility to do something. So I've thought on and off over the years, like, I really should have a Starseed meetup group. I should host it, right? But then I'm like, no, it's just another responsibility. I'm a busy person. I own businesses, right? Like, I just have a lot of things I'm responsible for. And the idea of being responsible for a meetup group just felt too much. But now when Bashar is saying volunteer, and the thing that I wanted to volunteer for is a wait list, so I'm not needed, I'm like, okay, maybe now is the time to look at hosting a Starseed meetup as one of the activities I can do as a volunteer project. And somehow that feels so different to me because now I don't feel responsible. I feel like, oh, I'm volunteering. And energetically, I don't know if you can feel the difference, but there's no agenda. So nothing needs to happen. Maybe no one will even see it. So I don't have any attachment to what it's going to look like, how it's going to turn out, if it will turn out, if there'll be people, if there won't be people, if people will enjoy it, I'm just so neutral about what it is because it's under the category of volunteering. So isn't I never would have, I didn't see this one coming. So I've been kept getting these hits like, yeah, start a meetup group, a Starseed meetup group. But I'm like, no, too much responsibility. But then the volunteer thing, like, okay. So I went to meetups, and you have to pay to host an event or to start a group. You have to pay for it. So I signed up, I committed, I paid the money, I donated the money to host a Starseed meetup group in the Huntington Beach area. So I don't know where you live, but if you live in the Huntington Beach area, please check it out at meetups.com. And it's going to be, well, it's just exciting that I did it, because like I've had this seed planted, talk about new moon and new seeds. I've had this idea for years, and I just never it just never wanted to do it. But now when like I want to be a part of the social experiment, right? I'm an interstellar member, right? As an interstellar alliance member, I want to participate. I want to do the stuff. Like yes, yes, yes. So now as a volunteer, I'm signing up. I signed up. I created it. I paid the money. I set the date. I set a date for 8/8. So 8/8/24. So we'll see. I'll tell you about what happens. If anything happens, if I don't nobody's seen it yet or no one signed up. So it might just be me. And that's okay. And that's, I don't know, that's what feels so great about being a volunteer. There's really like no attachment. It just can stay so open. It's just so loose. It's just unlimited possibilities of what may or may not happen. So I would love to hear your story. Are you excited about step 5? And if you're excited about step 5, step 6 is going to be even better. So I just feel like we've got so much to talk about in these next few weeks, because step 6 is going to blow our minds, I sense. I'm projecting, I'm guessing, I'm assuming step 6 is going to blow our effing minds. And I really, really believe like we're going to be finding soul family. We're going to be finding our tribe. We're going to be finding our community. And we're going to be doing just some amazing co-creating together, just some amazing connecting with soul family and expanding, calling in contact, initiating contact with our star family. So please share what you're doing. If you're doing anything, share how you feel with the Bashar social experiment. I would love to hear it. I really, really would love to hear your stories and your experiences. Thanks for listening.